What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is so good to be here. I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. I think this will ship on a Thursday. Happy Thursday. We launched a super cool lesson with Joel Hippinen today, or Joel, if you know him that way. He is a Finnish photographer living in Norway, and he's a brilliant photographer. He shoots a wide variety of things, but this lesson specifically is all about shooting for brands and basically making money with photography. This is very close to home for me because that is one of the main ways I got started as a full-time freelance photographer, and I had to kind of learn the hard way. And that is why I'm here to tell you that Joel is going to teach you things that will allow you to avoid learning the hard way. For those of you looking to know more about this, this may be a really good investment for you. But before I give you the free preview, it's story time with Tay Tay. So grab your drink of choice. This, of course, is an iced vanilla latte, please, with soy milk.
Come to mama.
Cool. Thank you. If I was Niles, I would go, iced latte! Even though I don't love Starbucks iced latte, I had to do it because the channel. Do it for the channel. So the first brand I actually shot for was a brand called Crude, and it was a skincare line. They had masks and cleansers and cloths and all sorts of lovely things. And I basically just reached out to them and I was like, hey, I would love to just take some images for you guys, really asking for nothing in return. I'm looking for the practice and then also the exposure for however you end up using the assets that I deliver. Their response, I remember their response was really shocking to me at first. I was like, whoa, why do these people want me to shoot for them? I don't know anything. I'm a complete amateur. I have nothing to show for myself, really. Why would they send me product? But in hindsight, it really was smart for them. It got the product in my hands because after I shot it that day, I used it and then I bought it and then it was my skincare regimen. Ooh, did it get too bright? But the shoot ended up being really fun. I just had a nice day at home. I remember it was one day on the weekend and I just had all my windows open. I shot in natural light and I just had a bunch of fun just kind of messing with product. I remember there was this green powder face mask that I sprinkled on things, and it was it became this fun arts and crafts day almost. And you have to realize I had no equipment at this time, so I'm using window light just from my apartment, and anything I'm bouncing, it's like a sheet or a pillow or just something I have in the house. So it was really kind of janky, looking back on it. If I had Joel's lesson back then, I would have saved a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of effort. I definitely could have cut some corners and gotten to where I wanted to go a little quicker. Okay, so I'm gonna be done rambling. And I actually am gonna give you guys a little present right now. It is a preview of Joel's lessons so that you can see just how knowledgeable he is on the subject. Joel's been doing this for years, and he has a wide array of tips and templates for working with brands, and they're so useful. So here's the preview, and we'll see you in the next one.
We found this beautiful moment right by the road. So the reason we stopped by is the fjord is actually steaming heavily right now, and also the sunrise is kind of still going on because they are so slow during this time of the year. So the lighting is super good and the moment is just perfect with, you will see soon, the steaming fjord. And what I'm doing with my male model right here, the idea is basically have photos of the product, which in this case is the jacket. And since this is just a random moment by the road, to make this a little bit more actionable, I'm having him have those binoculars. Also, to kind of spice it up, we're having these mountaineering glasses. And also, just in case, we carry a Super 8 camera, just for the sake of it. Probably not gonna use that right now. Yes, we are in a rush, but at the same time, I want to take the time to get the shot so I actually have something out of it. So just go forward a little bit, and I want to capture you walking towards me and not facing camera at any point until I say so, but basically you're kind of like on a scouting mission. That's kind of the theme, and I'm trying to document that.
Take shots of me walking out first?
No,
okay.
Only towards me.
Just walking out?
Yeah.
Where do I, which line here or the bush?
So basically, I will direct you, but I will find a spot and then you walk directly towards me.
Perfect.
Go a little bit further back.
This crystals is just insane.
I know. Let me take a few portraits before you start walking here. So just scout through your binoculars and put them down again. Have both hands on it. Let me get a little closer.
Is it better lower down or up?
Just like that. I'm gonna get a little closer again. And then let's take the part where you're just walking towards me. So, yeah, you can just hang it there and
Pretty cool, just like
looking off camera, I think towards the light is way better. And I'm just gonna adjust my settings accordingly. Probably going for 35mm length, focal length here. Actually not. It's a little too wide and we go for 50. And ready when you are, just like normal speed walking. Perfect. That was awesome. Then I'm just snapping a couple close-ups. And for that we can go more towards here. Could I have you sit real quick right there? And you can look through the binoculars. That is looking real good.
got a couple of Joe here.
Put them in our face for a sec. And actually look slightly more towards that. That is real good. Hold on. I'm just gonna have it right there.
Like looking over there.
Yeah. Put them like really close to your eyes. That was perfect. And I'm just gonna take one casual portrait here, top down. Actually, what I really like here is how the pattern stands out from the otherwise monochrome environment. And the last thing would be just basic portraits, you having the product on of this environment, because I'm super stoked about the steam. That is looking real good. So right here, what our model is having on is a shell jacket from the brand. And what we're doing here, basically everything else is not the brand we're shooting primarily. But since all the colors are neutral, there is no visible branding or logos. I think that is more often than not, that is not a problem, as long as it's not competing with what you're actually trying to showcase here. So right now we're basically having just blank black, otherwise than this pattern. And also the other brand piece is just a striped sweater. And I think those are really popping out from the casual black, and especially in this environment, I think that worked out really well. The lens I have here is 24-70. So the other lenses are in the car. We're doing what we can. So I'm playing between 50mm and 70mm focal length, just to get like these clean portraits. Turn slightly sideways, put the binoculars on, just with one hand, and put them down slightly. That is perfect. Yeah, keep doing different things. That is wonderful. I'm gonna move around you. Put them on again for a sec. Right there and down. And I'm gonna take a couple from distance. So what I really enjoy here is also the ground. It's beautiful fresh frost and it is looking real crispy in this environment. Could you throw me the binoculars? And I'm gonna have you stand there for a second and just casually open the jacket. Unzip, yeah. Right about now. Yeah, just casual speed, everything casual speed. Like as if you would do it normally. Yeah, like just open it. Ready? Yep. Beautiful. And put your hands in your pocket and kind of like spread it a tiny bit. Yeah. Perfect. And keep doing that while walking towards me, but don't look at the camera. But look a little slightly up. Yep. That is real good. So if you can just find a spot where to stand right here, I'm trying to get as far high as I can. So right here I am going pretty tight between 50 and 70, and I'm really just having the steamy fjord as my backdrop. Shooting both vertical and horizontal. Are you able to take one step further back? That is real good. It is. That is actually looking really sick. Look like slightly off my camera right over there. And then open your jacket a little bit. That's perfect.